Guys, let's talk really quickly in the time we have left about passive income, and which I think is a big part of being a digital entrepreneur, because a lot of times entrepreneurs do the old trading hours for dollars thing. So really quickly, Nez, in the time we've got left, I want both of you to input here. Talk a little bit about passive income as it pertains to being a digital entrepreneur.
Okay, well, first off, passive income doesn't mean that you just sit back, relax, and everything's street. You got to put in the work. But the key is that you work hard now so that you can just reap the benefits later, meaning this is just unbelievable. I mean, to me, what this show really is hopefully about is about producing results. We're here to help you guys flourish with your digital businesses and leverage all of these things in practical ways. So you have to create passive income. Is this beautiful thing really in the digital space where you can create, whether it's books, whether it's courses, it's a podcast, whether it's a live video workshop, whether it's group coaching you're doing in private Facebook groups, which I'm doing too now. These are all just streams that you would set up diligently based on your expertise, based on what you bring to the table, where actually this is the difference. This is the key. You go to sleep and you're making money. That's huge. These are continuous revenue streams that are working. They basically, you put all the work in, you put all the time in, they go to work for you. And there's no other medium besides the digital ecosystem where this is so, as Steve said so eloquently, the barrier to entry is like this. The barrier to entry is nothing. If you put in the work, you will reap the benefits later. That's the key to passive income.
Yeah. Really quickly, Steve, what are your thoughts as far as what do you hope that our audience gets out of this show? Because we very much want to create content on this show that helps our audience. We want to have a good time, but we want to create that content. Steve, what are your thoughts on what we want to do?
I think people first need to decide where they want to be and how they want to get there. Maybe they want to write and get their message out there. I think everybody has a message to share with the world. And of course, the number one thing is find a pain in the world and solve it. Now, when you figure out what you're going to do, figure out the easiest and best ways to get your message out there, whether it is writing a blog, recording a podcast, doing live video, doing YouTube videos, whatever it might be, get out there and go on YouTube, Google, whatever, how do I, and then figure it out. That's how I learn everything these days. What I can do now versus 5 years ago has already had a great impact on my business. So figure out your vehicles to get your message out there, because that's the only way the world's going to hear about you. The internet is massive. And as Professor Nez said, it's not just, doing nothing and having money just fall on you. You're not running to the mailbox in your bathrobe every day for checks. And Tim, you're in Alabama. Professor Nez, you're in California. I'm in New Hampshire, so I can relate to this metaphor. It's like rolling a snowball. You roll it till it's real big, and you got to push, and then you find a place where you can let it roll, and it gathers steam by itself and gets bigger. But you've got to push it so far until it can gather its own steam, and you got to put a lot of effort, a lot of heart, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. And I don't just mean the band.